Introducing Brian Blogs audio articles, now available only at Brian Blogs Corner Club at www.patreon.com/Brian Too Bad TV Solange, my newest upgrade for valued patron members. For older blogs, you can now click on the audio file attachment below the written article. Download it on your Android, iPhone, laptop, or desktop. For newer blogs, simply click on the audio strip as seen in this illustration, and then listen along as you read it, or just choose to listen as I personally narrate yet another one of my classical masterpieces. It will be just like listening to my public videos on YouTube, BitChute, and Black Avenger TV, only you will have exclusive access to audible and written material available only to paying patron members. For as little as $7 a month, you can become a member of this important club of like-minded thinking individuals. Get the latest updates on news, stories trending on social media, and cold case files, as well as new revelations on historical events and political issues. With Brian's blog audio articles, you now get twice the content for the same price. Again, if you want to enjoy a members-only club where you get to choose whether you want to read or listen to my awesome content, sign up for as little as $7 a month. That's less than a standard fast food combo meal these days. Become a member of Brian Blogs Corner Club at www.patreon.com/Brian Too Bad TV Solange and enjoy exclusive access to audio article blog library only available at the Brian Blogs Corner Club today. So I don't know how brief this video is going to be, but I figured I'd go ahead and get it out of the way because I have 3 videos that are waiting in queue, and I have 2 videos that are waiting to be produced, plus 4 audio blogs that I owe those of you who are my special supporters over on Patreon that, due to some issues in my personal and business life, I have yet to get to. But as I said, I'm going to go ahead and get to the point on this. So I finally got around to watching this 30-second commercial that, as some of you may be aware of, has been kind of the talk of the town here in the black sector of YouTube, really the talk of the town throughout black social media. And everybody's tripping. Oh, how could they? How could they make a mockery of slavery and
and what white men did to black women during that time, and how could they you know uh, make it to be something that that you know belittles what actually happened back then. And everybody's making videos about this. And when I watched this commercial, as I said in the community post, I was left confused. As I said in the community post, first of all, I watched it, I burped, I farted, I yawned, and I went right back to eating lunch. It didn't faze me, not even in the least. And the only thing that upset and bothered me about this commercial was that it shocked and surprised so many of you niggas. Today it hasn't really been the best day for me. So I'm not really in the best moods, but just I will say this, you niggas, y'all kill me. Y'all are a strange breed. You know what black people remind me of? Black people remind me of Buzz Lightyear and Woody in the first Toy Story, where they fell out of the truck after fighting in that fight scene between Buzz Lightyear when he realized that Woody was trying to get rid of him. And they were in a truck and they pulled into that gas station and they both fell out and they got abandoned. But Buzz Lightyear, he was trying to radio the Star Command, once they fell out of the truck and request help. And he still hadn't realized yet that he was a toy. So Woody came running up to him and said, "Shut up. Just shut up, you idiot." And he's like, "Man, I'm trying to run." Buzz Lightyear was like, "I'm trying to rendezvous with Star Command." And he was like, "You are a toy." Woody looked at him for a second, blinked, and he couldn't believe that Buzz Lightyear was still idiotic enough and ignorant enough and oblivious to reality enough to think that he was actually a space ranger and to not realize that he was nothing more than an action figure fucking toy. And he blinked at him and then he screamed at the top of his lungs. Woody did at Buzz Lightyear. "You are a toy. You're not a space ranger. You're an action figure. You are a child's plaything." And that's kind of where I'm at with you niggas. I'm stunned. I'm baffled. I'm taken aback that in the year 2019, shit like this commercial still outrages y'all. It's still, well, we know it don't outrage y'all. Y'all just pretending, but it still shocks you. Where you're drawing breath in like, like you can't believe somebody would actually go there. In the year 2019, there's still a lot of you niggas who are pretending like y'all don't know what it is. And that is the only part that is upsetting and obnoxious to me. This commercial and the way they played it out, that is exactly precisely where we're at. Okay? It is art imitating fucking reality. Okay? For the last decade now, these black bimbos have been on here, but talking their feminist talking points, talking about swirling, just blatantly disrespecting black masculinity, the black community, and themselves. Letting the world know that, oh, me and my legs are wide open for business to whomever it may concern, just so long as they're non-black and can help me produce a biracial child. Okay? I mean, where did y'all just beam down from fucking Mars? Why is this shocking to y'all? Hello? Hi. Hi. Hi, black people. Hey, yeah. Over here. Over here. Guess what? These females don't give a fuck about you. Particularly you black men. This is where we're at. Okay? Have you not figured this out yet? Why? Let me ask y'all something. Why do you actually think a company like Ancestry.com would be bold enough? Why do you think they would be bold enough to make a commercial like this? Going back to the 19th century with a white boy running up to a black female who is obviously, a slave or an indentured servant, talking about we can run away together if we go in this direction. Why do you think they do that? What did me and David Carroll and Akwasi and so many other people, even Tommy Sotomayor, tell you stupid motherfuckers about broadcasting your dysfunction for the world to see? Does anybody remember that? I think it was Huggies diapers. Yeah, Huggies diapers. There was a big blow up. There was a big controversy. A few years ago. I think it was 3, maybe 4 years ago. It might have even been further back than that. But Huggies diapers, they had 2 different illustrations on their diapers. Okay, they had one showing a all white family, including a white dad, a white mom, and a white infant. And then on the other side, where they were marketing to black people, they had a black mother and a black child. Where do you think they got that? And black women were so offended. Why? That's where y'all at. 70% of black households are led by single black moms. Do y'all not realize that, black people, do y'all have y'all head in a toilet or a dumpster? Do you not realize that when you broadcast your stupidity, your ignorance, your dysfunction for the world to see, okay, other human beings can pick up on that. It's not just us here in black YouTube or on black Facebook or on black Instagram looking at this shit. You think white people that work for these companies don't drive down the street and see a black female pushing a baby stroller, or on fucking YouTube, or even a lot of you black Negroes for that matter, infighting and deifying whiteness every single fucking day? You think they don't know that that's fake hair in your head? You think they don't know that? Y'all think they don't know that shit? Come on, man. They poke fun at you all the fucking time. Y'all remember so many moons ago. What was that? About 15 years ago, when Halle Berry became the first so-called black female. She became the first black woman to win an Academy Award nomination. Now, all the movies that she made, including playing that swirler, Dorothy Dandridge. And what movie do they award her a Academy Award for? For being Billy Bob Thornton's penis holster, a racist white man who executed a black man. His job was to execute people on death row. And he executed Sean Puffy Coombs, who was her baby daddy. Okay? And then after that, she fell in love with the dude. She started fucking the dude that executed her baby daddy, who was a racist white man. Fucking the shit out. That was the most soft core. That was the hardest core porn in a regular movie that wasn't porn that I ever fucking saw. And they gave her an Academy Award for being dicked down by a racist cracker in that movie. Where do you think they got that shit from? Denzel Washington. All the good movies, quality roles that he's played. And what does he finally win Best Actor for? Playing a crooked, thug-ass cop in South Los Angeles. Do y'all not realize these people been running game and watching y'all's bullshit for years? Okay? Sometimes when they do this shit, they're being sarcastic. Other times they doing this shit, they're simply marketing. For the most part, they're simply marketing to what they feel black people want. Now the cat is out of the bag. Okay? Ancestry.com is doing the same thing Huggies diapers did. doing the same thing Hollywood is doing. They're giving you what they feel that you want based on the shit that you are presenting to the world on the worldwide fucking web. Why does this surprise y'all? Why does it shock you? You think you can act as big of a fucking fool? Let me ask y'all something else. Pop quiz question. Let me ask y'all something else. Has it ever occurred, because we always talk about these Arabs and these Koreans and all these other people that come into the black community and, extract the wealth from, predominantly black areas where black people own nothing. You have foreigners that control the economics. That's one thing I will give Nipsey Hussle. People riding his dick like he the second coming of Christ, but I will give him that. He understood economics. I'll give him that. Okay? And he made a healthy profit for himself. But a lot of you Negroes do not understand economics. Let me ask you something. Where do you think these Arabs and these Koreans get the idea to come into black neighborhoods and extract wealth where they otherwise couldn't do it anywhere else? Do you think that just one day somebody blindfolded one of them motherfuckers and spun them around and gave them a stick like you would hit a pinata with and just told them to stick the fucking pin on the map randomly? And when we take the blindfold off, wherever you stuck that pin, that's where we're going to go and that's where we're going to set up shop. No. The reason why you don't see these motherfuckers in Jewish neighborhoods, in upscale white neighborhoods, in Greek town, in Chinatown, is because they could set up shop there, but they don't. You know why? Because the community would not support them enough for them to stay in business. Okay? Why? We know why they're able to, but where did they get that idea from? Because from what I understand, doing research about it, these Arab liquor stores have been in black neighborhoods since the 30s. Okay? These Koreans, all these other foreigners, they've been infiltrating black spaces, like these black bimbos infiltrate black male spaces these days on YouTube. They've been doing this since the Industrial Revolution overall. Where did they get that idea from? Gee, I wonder. The same fucking place Ancestry.com and Huggies Diapers and all these other fucking companies are getting it from. You, black folks, they're watching you. People are watching you. They see what you are doing. They see how you treat yourself. They see how you treat other black people. They see how y'all treat each other online. They see how you treat each other on these streets. Where do you think these cops are getting the idea that it's okay to pump 100 bullets in a black Negro? And they'll take their chances with the courts and the DA. Do you know? See, and this is the ugly thing that black people don't want to face. Okay? All this disrespect that y'all are getting from other race groups, they are learning that from the disrespect that y'all give yourselves and each other. Do you know, and I had brung this up before, I don't know if I brung it up in a video. Do you know how many homicides, how many black on, not even just homicides, how many black on black crime related scenes these cops that shoot so-called unarmed black men, do you know how many of those scenes that they've rolled up on before they did what they did? Whether it was justified or not, whether they went to prison or not. Like that guy, Jason Van Dyke, in my hometown of Chicago, that shot Laquan McDonald. How many dead black kids do you think he helped scrape up off the fucking pavement before he did what he did to Laquan McDonald? How you display to the world the way you carry yourself and the way you carry your community says something not only about you, it says something to the world about how they can treat you and what they can show and market to you. But somehow that flies over y'all's fucking head. And we're supposed to all be outraged over this commercial, which is simply giving black women what they want. A white man in the slave days. And when you think about that closely, you'll realize that we still are in the slave days. Talk to you later, guys.